Liz is your mother, sister, auntie, best friend, godmother, mentor, advisor. She wears so many hats that you would never think of it because she's quiet, even though people don't think she is, but she really is. And she moves in silence, and the things that she does is amazing.
So Liz, she is really one of the most kind, generous persons that I know. However, you can't tell her that though, because she will not receive it. She will not receive it because she does things that no one knows about. Now, she is no nonsense. She really is. However, she just has a beautiful heart, and she'll open it up to anyone.
I was just very struck by her dynamism and her sense of presence.
She's just a beautiful person. Loves to help the community, loves kids, would do anything for you. Whatever she can do, she would do for you. And business-wise, she opened up the doors to anybody. She gives her heart out to everyone.
So We Got the Juice is a second home to a lot of people. It's one of those places that has a vibe that makes you feel like you're at home. The space Liz creates safety and comfort for a lot of people. A lot of people go there not just for the amazing food and snacks, but they also go there for comfort and to get advice and to bounce things off. Liz is real solid auntie of the community.
She does a lot of social groups, especially for women and younger girls at the juice bar, whether it's just a talk to share our feelings or our struggles, what we're going through as business owners, as Black women in this community.
It's not just what's going on in We Got the Juice. She really, really has so much love for this community, and I can tell you she has a strong support for the women, and she has been there. So she knows she has, if you tell her a story, she might have something that's similar or can just say, I know, or she knows of someone, because everybody, like I said, leans on her for a mommy, auntie. So what she pours into the community and how she pours in, she wants to make sure we all make it. And that's what I love about her, is because she could have just took off flight by herself and said, my business is good, I'm good, and everybody else has to figure it out, because it wasn't easy for me to get here. But she's not that. She's like, I'm not only an owner, I'm also a client, because I'm pouring into me too. I see me in a lot of you. So she gives wholeheartedly, and she's not selfish, and she will tell you right from the beginning, whatever you need, if it's in my power to give it to you or help you get it, I'm there. All you have to do is call.
Takes care of the community in a way that traditionally in our culture, that's what an auntie does. And people that hold the community together in a traditional way, like our ancestors did, we wouldn't have survived as a culture if that was the case. And that's one of the roles that she fills.
Liz in particular just has been a solid person along my journey. Whether it's gifting me something I need, or coming to my trailer and seeing, this will look cute over here, or this guidance, being a shoulder to just express my emotions when I'm going through some hard times, just being there, being a solid person. And you need that. We all need that.
Personally, she has allowed me to come in there and do community meetings, and she provided a safe space for people to come in and gather, talk about issues in the community and where we want to go. So not only is it a little juice spot where she sells all these delicious treats and food, but it also is a really safe space to gather.
She brought together many of the of people from the community, especially from the African American community. And while we were there, I mentioned Ben Wigfall. He was a sort of a catalyst for what we were doing. What he represented, something very important. It was the fact that Liz brought that part of the community that remembered him very well from the 1970s and 80s, that made that connection with the community that has continued on in many ways today. All along, she has been the person who has helped me bridge his life and his past to the Kingston, especially the Kingston African American community.
Even when she goes through her own storm, she's still right there, the nucleus in the middle of, I can help, or I can do this, or she will network you with the proper people if she can't help.
She's been involved in community activism in ways that people might see on the surface, and very quietly making sure people stick to their word, making sure keeping people in check.
She wants everybody to succeed, and you could see that, especially with her community. She pushes that. She wants everything to be fair, like everybody have a fair playing ground.
Congratulations. We love you in this community.
Keep making people understand that we can't get through it alone, and you are at the forefront. I don't care if you don't like being called out, you are making the biggest difference, and I love you to life.
You deserve everything. Please take this moment and enjoy it. Sit down if you need to, because I know you hardly sit down, and just take it all in. You deserve everything.
You know, a lot of people, when they do things, they want the pat on the back. I honestly, as long as I've known her, I cannot remember a time where she has asked for any accolades for what she does. And so that's why she's deserving of this community, because, you know, there's a saying that, you know, let the work that I do speak for me. And I think that she epitomizes that.